It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Mccollum. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trailblazers getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only two teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
The West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Trailblazers take over. Mccollum, they work it down to Aminu. To Lillard. LeBron James.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Mccollum. LeBron James able to recover with the block. D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes. Jay, the Western Conference loaded with stars. Do you put Damian Lillard in that category?
He's a star, there's no doubt about it. He's a great player, but on the scale of greatness, I don't know if I see him moving above the likes of a Stephen Curry, a James Harden, or a Russell Westbrook. But we equate greatness to team success. I think if Dame were to go out east and his team were to be more successful, we'll be talking about him as being one of the greatest of the greats.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each one just one with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans, because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
It's Portland ball. C.J. Mccollum. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
CJ. He continues to make a case as a pantheon shooter. There are only 3 players in the league, though, that rival him in terms of volume and percentage from long-range attempts. And that's Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and J.J. Redick. He possesses a unique set of skills that makes him incredibly difficult to guard. First off, a dead-eye shooter who has an uncanny handle, who can attack you from different angles with a high basketball IQ, shows you why you're going to have your hands full. Good luck with that one.
Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. Brandon Ingram with some Durham flavor on that putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
C.J. McCollum. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Into the front court comes Rondo. Down 3. To James. Here comes the screen. James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a chance. Shot by Ingram misses.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Brandon Ingram trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Off the mark on his free throw. Lillard. Trying to cash in. Shot by Turner won't go. JaVale McGee to James. Shot from the lane won't go. Portland has the ball to McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. James, it's good. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
From the painted area, won't go down. Portland's got it to McCollum. Probing the defense. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2-of-4 now. Do you feel he's finally established himself as a star in this league?
Yes, this year Dame time equals prime time, averaging 28 points, 7 assists per game. But the thing you love about him the most, a career best in player efficiency rating and win shares. And most importantly, he's led the Portland Trailblazers to their best conference finish with 49 wins in the past 18 years. That's big time.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
C.J. McCollum at the line. First one, count it. Two for two on that trip. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
McCollum and McGee there for the rebound. Stevenson to James. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Trailblazers with the basketball.
I got ball.
To McCollum. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss. LeBron into the front court. They trail by 2. Rondo. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
I wonder who we're going to see tonight. Playoff Rondo or that other guy? Because when he's on top of his game, there is no one better in terms of IQ and also vision. Unless the offense isn't clicking, expect to see him breaking down the D and ensuring everyone gets fed.
To McCollum. From long range. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
To James. LeBron James. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Trailblazers take over. C.J. McCollum. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
James. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part.
Knocks it down at the buzzer from half court. He lined it up perfectly. What an end to the first quarter. After one, it's the visiting Lakers who are on top. Jay and I back with more after this. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across the timeline comes James. Leads 4. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Actually, each of the last 3 seasons, this team has gone on a mid-season tear to make the playoffs, just like we saw last season. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
Stevenson to James. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Seth Curry to Harkless. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To James. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Another shot stays out.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Kyle Kuzma at the line. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment losing in 4 to New Orleans last year?
Well, you need your stars to shine the brightest in the biggest moments, and we did not see that from their 2 stars in that first-round series against the Pelicans. And when you think about the West overall, think about this. Houston, Golden State will be great. Denver and OKC, they will be hungrier and healthy. Utah, better defensively. San Antonio, they upgraded from 9 games with Kawhi Leonard to a full season with DeMar DeRozan. Oh, and by the way, the Lakers have LeBron James. So these 2 stars need to be great and great all the time.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second as well. Lonzo with it. His team leads it by 10. Lonzo Ball. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
To Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball. Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ball brings the rock up court to Kyle Kuzma. Takes stock of the floor. Kuzma to Ball. Caldwell Pope. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. He hits the second.
Good shot.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. It's Portland ball. Lillard. They work it down to Aminu. And it's Zubac with the rebound. Ball into the front court. His team on top by 13. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try at the line, no good. No good. Missed them both. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Damian Lillard at the line. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Los Angeles, they have it. Ball to Beasley. Kuzma to Beasley. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Lonzo Ball. Not going, and a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Lillard. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. To Lillard. Yusuf Nurkic. He's 2 for 2 now.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Ball with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ivica Zubac trying to cash in on the 3-point play. 71% for his career. The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Portland has the ball. They work it down to Aminu. Inside, he scores.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. substitution being made in this one. Ball to Stevenson. To Ball. Lets it fly from long range, and Nurkic there for the rebound. To Lillard. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
I got ball. Hey, double screen.
Lillard. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good. Lonzo Ball. 2 of 4 now.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
That misses with a second to go. Time expires. The Lakers have the lead.
The Lakers entered halftime with a solid lead, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Trailblazers have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Portland Trailblazers are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game.
Player of the half.
LeBron James is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
fellas. Back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Portland's got it. Lillard. Sizing up the defense. D's got it. Damian Lillard. With that, he's 5 for 9. Well, he wears number 0. Grew up in Oakland, went to Weber State in Ogden, Utah. He carries that underdog mentality into games. Can that be a successful mantra in the NBA?
Well, it's the same kind of mindset I had as a player, and I love watching Dollar Dame compete and attack each and every day. The reality of the matter is, can their franchise attract the type of players that he needs in order to be successful? I appreciate that Dollar Dame doesn't want to leave, but will he get the talent to surround himself to actually win a championship is the biggest question.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And Nurkic seems like one of those enigmatic bigs. At times when he does well in the offensive end, he's really engaged defensively, which is why they probably call him the Bosnian Beast. But oftentimes when he doesn't play well offensively, he's disengaged defensively, which makes you think he's not even on the court.
LeBron James at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Trailblazers with the basketball.
I got ball.
Probing the defense. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rondo into the front court. Up 5. To James. They get it down to Ingram. And finishes strong.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LeBron into the front court. Leads 5. And it's Aminu with the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive.
Be up, baby. Be up.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
James over to the right side. The drive right to the basket. James to Caldwell Pope. 4-3. Missed it. Trailblazers take over. Lillard to McCollum. Lillard. Second effort. Nurkic. To James. Nothing going here on that drive. James. And scores on the step back.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
I got ball. I got ball.
Lillard. To Nurkic. Straight on look.
I got you right here, right here. Back door, back door.
Going up.
He shoots. Oh, off the mark. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Got to the rim, but couldn't finish. McCollum into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Screen coming. Lillard to Nurkic. Can't connect from in close. Rondo with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Caldwell Pope. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Lillard to McCollum. Down low Nurkic. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Lakers at the controls right now. To Ball. Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Stevenson to James. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
To Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Lonzo controls the offense.
Three.
A pass stolen by Portland. To Lillard. Yusuf Nurkic looking good. 4 for 5.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
To Lillard. Seth Curry work it down to Nurkic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Knocks it down off the step back.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Lillard to Nurkic. Short jumper stays out. Lillard to Nurkic. Inside, he scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Stevenson. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Has a look. Leonard's shot won't go down. This quarter's in the books. The Blazers have the lead. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they watch that halftime lead slip away. Now they find themselves down on the scoreboard.
Ed, so many times I see teams with the lead play a lot more loose. They start trying things that are uncharacteristic of how they play. This team right now needs to go back to the way they played in the first half. Continue to execute with that kind of mindset and that mentality.
Has a chance. Ingram's shot won't go. To Seth Curry.
I got ball.
Count the basket at the rim.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
That shot turned away by Nurkic.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kyle Kuzma rejects it. That's his first of the game. Driving right to the basket.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Deep right corner. The shot blocked by Nurkic.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets it in the right corner. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Five to shoot for Los Angeles. To Kyle Kuzma. Rondo. And that'll be rebounded by Curry. To Nurkic. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. Scores from the post.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Here's Rondo with it. His guy's down 3. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. To Ball. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Rondo. And he knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
To Beasley.
Watch that cutter.
Beyond the arc for 3. Beasley forced that one. Defense was right there. To Lillard. Seth Curry to Lillard. Trying to cash in. Here's the step back.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Los Angeles has the basketball. JaVale McGee to Beasley. Short jumper off the mark. To Lillard. Screen coming. The screen sets him up for 2.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the players left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it, he has his team's attention.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To McCollum. Portland has 4 to shoot. Lillard. Damian Lillard at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Lakers ball to Kyle Kuzma. Surveys the floor. Baseline drive. And scores.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Into the front court comes Rondo. The margin standing now at 7. A pass stolen by Portland.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Rondo into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. To Kyle Kuzma. And he hits.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Has a look. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Five seconds to shoot. Caldwell Pope. Not that time. McCollum. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Lillard the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Mccollum saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers took this down to the wire before getting the win. Look no further than their field goal percentage to see why they won this one. It's hard to lose when you got consistent offense supported by reliable defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Portland Trailblazers. The Lakers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Damian Lillard was terrific with this all-around offense and is most deserving of this award. Players love competing with a guy like this, who can create his own scoring and yet still find a way to get others involved. He put together a nice game today. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Portland Trailblazers. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.